from Miami. Please report to Gate 47.
Another week left to a whole new chapter at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is this yet, or do we have a new set of exciting add-ons to discover a beautiful sim? We're about to find out. One more week, ladies and gentlemen, the sim would reach a milestone with an update that's fairly huge. Changes on every aspect, hoping to give us a seamless experience. Hope you're being great and excited as well. Would this be your first visit? Every week we bring you on what's hot at the sim, covering the marketplace, development updates, community events, freewares, we have them all. So hit that subscribe button for future releases. Before we move to the marketplace, would you like to be a pro pilot at the sim? Now the support of real pilots can greatly make a difference, helping us learn more, ultimately giving us a meaningful flight. FSAcademy's onboard instructions with a series of flight tutorial missions covering VFR, IFRs and more. This can be useful for your next flight. More details can be found in the description below. The marketplace ought to be a friendly place on the front. Of course, there are a number of players with competition getting a little more fierce, trying to reach the finish line to be the best developer in the market. The stunning Wilga PZ-L104 would be the next in production from the team of God Friends. A preview made recently if you got a chance to take a look. Now the team have made significant advancements on the development side. The Polystol was announced right after the release of the Discuss 2C, a premium version of the glider that easily took a spotlight for a good period. Now flight dynamics are to be essential to be accurate, giving you that response while flying depending on several factors. A dynamic implementation of cargo is not just a visual experience here, it represents according to the payload sliders, changing flight behaviors due to the change of weight, shifting around based on G-forces, which is needed. Would you like to take a look at the whole preview of this bird? Wait till the end of this video for the link. We thought that the 146 Professional was a breath of fresh air in the line of jets from this team. A few months later, the successor slowly gets progress with development. A real successor, by the way, the Avro RJ. Now with the popularity of the 146, quickly became a community's favorite, and with a growing demand and interest, the team decided to move this project to mainstream it. Plus, the similarities are close to the 146 as well. Not much of a difference between the two models, a prominent change would be the glass cockpit, which certainly adds to the enjoyment while simming. We can expect the usual norms the team have delivered so far. High quality modeling and texturing that's packed with details, flight systems and accurate flight dynamics. In short, a study level to put it. 3 variants are to be included: the RJ70, RJ85 and the RJ100, which comes with 25 liveries from real-world operators. Moving to the military sector would be the Harry Jump Jet. Now the Concorde was released back in March from DC Designs. Another month to get this prepped for release. Now the good news is that this would be both a PC and an Xbox release. With the work in progress images here, almost 95% complete, the current state gives some promising feel on how the external and internal model has been produced so far. Now developing these takes time, effort and research, adding every minute detail to it. Hopefully, we see the right flight behaviors when it comes to challenging conditions while taking off or landing vertically during bad weather, which is what the team confirmed with us. A different aircraft altogether this week would be the Sea Ray from Flight Sim Studio. Featuring a highly detailed 3D model covering the exterior portion as well as the interiors, a number of features are to be included, from a custom electrical and fuel system, multiple custom instruments, an EFB that's exclusively made to the PC version. Now this would be both a PC and an Xbox release, and certainly to expect to have some differences between both these versions. The PC variant would have an exclusive EFB made with moving map features, a loadout manager, custom camera, and with beta testing into play right now, the team plans to bring this soon. From Milwest to Blackbird Simulations, that's the plan for this team, with a new name. Now there have been a few decisions made since early this year, mainly to keep things different between the line of commercial work and the consumer side of it, meaning us. Besides the upcoming ATR, the team really doesn't want to share details except for a very small portion, which is understandable. With the help of less than a dozen real pilots, the knowledge what teams can gather are extraordinary. The team have managed to gather real sounds which are high quality, planned to be added to the package, and it's been some time since the development began on this model. Besides the ATR, there are additional planes that include the DHC-2 Beaver and the SR-71 Blackbird. In the world of development, most of us have been trying the beta, getting that grip on what to expect post the update. A number of changes are to be dialed in, plus we received the latest build last week. Now this is considered to be a milestone of an update. With a good amount of time spent into the beta, the team have tried their best to identify issues on several aspects of the sim, prioritize them and issue a new build with fixes. From general bugs that include crash to desktop issues, SDK updates with support tool compatibilities, VFR maps, the G1000NXI, weather, and plenty other areas are to be covered. The target date has been delayed. The planned target was to be on the 23rd this month. On the parallel, we should expect the local Legend 6 and the famous Flight 3 which are in progress as well, expected to be released during this timeline. Before we move to events, it's about time we have some giveaways this week. 6 add-ons are to be won. 1 Orbx EU Great Britain pack, 2 Rochester airports from Burning Blue Design, 1 NZA Simulations pack, an FSRealistic Pro pack, and a San Antonio airport from Intl. Very simply, all you need to do is to subscribe and leave a comment below here, and the lucky winners will be picked and announced on next week's video, so please keep that in mind. An easy way is to hit that bell button to get notified on next week's video to see if you won any of these awesome packs. Moving towards events, let's see what our usual Aussie group flights team have planned this week. It's VFR flying, from Cooktown to north of Cairns to Palm Islands, all the way to the south. What region are we talking about? It's Australia, a world update region that needs so much more to explore. Now the plan is to use the Cessna 152, an aircraft that first taught us a great deal on flying here at the sim. In fact, it's one of my favorites to keep it easy to fly and enjoy some views. So mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow, the 19th of August. An easier way is to join our Discord server, where we share plenty of details, updates on events and news, so keep that in mind. In the line of Freewares, let's move to Ningxi Mainling Airport, ZUNZ in short. A Class 4D airport in Midland County, located at Tibet with an elevation of almost 3,000 meters. Now this appears to be well done. Lindsay Airport is known to have one of the most challenging approaches because of its altitude, steep mountain, plus a combination of poor weather, making it a challenge to land. A quality recreation according to the developer, Kuei. Buildings, new ground vehicles, the airport layout are matched to the real world. The layout is updated with new expansions that are being made to the actual airport, with taxiways that were opened. Trees and terrain have been reworked near the airport with added objects. Comes with a rating of 4.93 out of 5. So big thanks to the developer for this add-on. We hope you liked this video. Subscribe and comment below to get notified on next week's win on the giveaways. Thank you for watching, and it was a true pleasure. Until next time, take care and happy flying.